If you are receiving benefits from Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or the VA, we have some extremely wonderful news to share with you. $5,500 in direct payments are on their way to you on April 1st. Prepare to put April 1st on your calendars, as you will be treated to a delightful surprise. A substantial $5,500 deposit is on its way to your bank account. To put it another way, imagine finding an extra $5,500 in your account when you wake up on April 1st. Would you use it to pay bills, buy groceries, treat yourself to something special, or save for a rainy day? This money can change your life, but there's more. We want to make sure you're ready for this windfall, so watch this video and we'll walk you through everything you need to know. From why you're receiving this payment, to how it can benefit you, to what precautions you should take to ensure it lands safely in your account, we've got you covered. So grab a cup of coffee and let's talk about it. Join us as we explore the specifics of this amazing news, and please sit back. It's time to start anticipating the possibilities that come with this $5,500 direct payment, which is scheduled to arrive on April 1st. Don't pass up this chance to strengthen your finances and enhance your standard of living in order to supply much-needed financial assistance for Americans in need. A sizable one-time payment of $5,500 has been approved by the federal government for recipients of Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. This extraordinary action is a component of a bigger $1.9 trillion economic stimulus plan designed to stimulate consumer spending and infuse cash into the economy in these difficult times. Recipients, many of whom have been struggling with rising living expenses, stagnant incomes, and other financial pressures, have reacted to the news of these direct payments with a mixture of excitement and relief. For those living on fixed incomes or with disabilities, this cash infusion could not have arrived at a better time. Let's start by defining who is specifically qualified for this $5,500 direct payment. Per the law, the following groups will get the full $5,500 payment: beneficiaries of Social Security retirement benefits, SSDI beneficiaries, SI beneficiaries, Veterans Affairs Department. It is significant to highlight that regardless of your overall household income or assets, this payment is not subject to income limits or means testing. You will get the entire $5,500 payout if you fit into any of the aforementioned categories. This choice was taken to guarantee that the monies will get to the people who need them the most, without needless bureaucratic red tape or difficult qualifying requirements. Let's now discuss when you should anticipate receiving this money in your account, as per the guidelines provided by the Social Security Administration, SSA, and the Internal Revenue Service, IRS. The $5,500 payments are scheduled to start on April 1, 2024. Below is a breakdown of the payment dates. Recipients of Social Security and Medicare. If you normally receive your Social Security benefits on the 3rd of the month, your payment will arrive on April 1st. If you normally receive your benefits on a different day of the month, your payment will arrive on your regular payment date. Regardless of your regular payment date, SSI recipients will also receive their payment on April 1st. VA participants. According to the Department of Veterans Affairs, payments will be given to VA recipients between April 1st and April 7th. The precise date will depend on the usual payment schedule of each recipient, so it's important to monitor your Direct Express card or bank account during the first week of April to make sure you get your payment on time. Keep in mind that these dates could vary, so it's wise to stay informed with the most recent data from reputable sources. The money delivery method will change based on your unique circumstances. SSDI recipients and Social Security retirement. The $5,500 payment will be transferred straight into your bank account if you normally receive your Social Security payments through direct deposit. If you receive your benefits via a Direct Express debit card, the payment will be loaded onto your card. The payment will be made to SSI participants in the same manner that you normally get your payments. Whether it's by paper check mailed to your registered address or by direct deposit using a Direct Express card. Beneficiaries of the Veterans Affairs Program will receive their payments from the Department of Veterans Affairs through the same channels as before, such as direct deposit or mail order paper checks. Make sure your payment details are current with the appropriate agencies to prevent any delays or problems receiving your $5,500 payment. If you have recently changed your mailing address, payment method, or bank account information, make sure to update your information as soon as you can. You don't need to do anything in order to receive this immediate payment, which is one of its best features. The IRS, SSA, and VA will use their current records and payment mechanisms to automatically determine who qualifies and transfer the funds to them. To guarantee a seamless delivery of your payment, it is imperative that recipients who have recently changed their mailing address or bank account information update their information with the relevant agency as soon as possible. Many beneficiaries are worried about how this one-time $5,500 payment would impact their continued eligibility for VA, SSI, Social Security, or SSDI benefits. This provision is especially important for SSI recipients whose benefits are based on strict income and resource limits. Without this protection, the $5,500 payment could potentially push some recipients over the eligibility threshold, resulting in a reduction or loss of their monthly SSI benefits. Fortunately, the legislation specifically states that these direct payments will not be counted as income or resources when determining eligibility for federal benefits or assistance programs. In other words, receiving the $5,500 payment will not impact your current benefits or result in any reductions or disqualifications. Regretfully, when the government disperses substantial amounts of money, con artists and money launderers frequently attempt to profit from the circumstance. As such, it's imperative to exercise caution and safeguard oneself against any potential frauds pertaining to these $5,500 payments. Recall that the government organizations involved will never contact, phone, or email you to request your Social Security number. You will never be required to pay any fees or divulge personal information in order to receive your payout. Here are some tips to help you avoid falling victim to payment-related scams. If you receive any suspicious communications claiming to be from the IRS, SSA, or VA and requesting personal or financial information, do not engage with them. These are likely scams, and you should report them to the appropriate authorities right away. Be aware of unsolicited calls, emails, or texts stating you need to verify information or confirm your payment. Never give your personal or financial information to someone claiming to be from the government unless you initiated the contact. Avoid clicking on attachments or links from unidentified sources, as they might be efforts at phishing or contain malware. If someone requests money or private information in order to release stimulus monies, beyond providing millions of Americans with instant financial comfort, these $5,500 direct payments are a swindle that will likely have a big effect on the economy as a whole. According to analysts, the billions of cash that individuals would soon own might result in higher spending, which would support a number of industries like retail, hotels, and services. Economic projections indicate that the stimulus plan might increase GDP growth rates by up to 1.5 percentage points annually, giving the economy a much-needed lift while it recovers from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, supply chain interruptions, and other difficulties. With more money in their pockets, the direct transfers are also anticipated to boost consumer confidence, which has been weakened by high rates of inflation and economic uncertainty. However, some economists have expressed concerns about the potential inflationary impact of pumping such a large amount of money into the economy. They warn that increased consumer demand could further drive up prices if not accompanied by an equivalent increase in the supply of goods and services. Recipients may feel more inclined to make larger purchases or investments they had previously put off due to financial constraints. Millions of Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA recipients nationwide rely on the $5,500 direct payments as a substantial financial lifeline. While the money won't alleviate all financial difficulties, it will surely give people some much-needed breathing room and assist in getting by during these difficult times as the April 1st payment date draws near. Remain alert, monitor your accounts, and be on the lookout for any possible fraud attempts or scams. Recall that you can obtain your payment without having to do anything. Because of the enormous scope of this project, it may take some time to process and deliver all of the payments. However, be patient as the government agencies will handle the distribution process automatically for those who haven't received their payment by mid-April. It is advised to check the status with the relevant agency, the IRS for Social Security recipients, the Social Security Administration for SSI beneficiaries, and the Department of Veterans Affairs for VA recipients.